You're watching the Fox Friday Football Fever High School Football Preview Show, presented by Richard Carr Motors.
Welcome back into our Friday Night Football Fever Preview Show. We pick it back up in District 4A, where we have a lot expected from several of our area teams, including this one right here. The La Vega Pirates looking to keep that crown in Belmead. With more on them, here's Mandy Knight.
The Pirates are seeking their second consecutive state championship with a strong group of 8 returners on offense, including majority of the O-line and the skill positions. And even though the team won state last year, head coach Don Hyde isn't approaching this season any differently.
It's the same every year, whether you're coming off a state championship or coming off an average season or coming off a bad season. I mean, it's the same process. You're going to do the same thing you do every year. You're going to go out here and go to work every day and encourage great competition and demand great effort and let the chips fall where they fall.
He's always told us, no matter what stage we're on, just play ball. That's all that matters. Play for one another and play for us all.
On defense, linebacker DeMarquise Hayes will lead the pack. He had 152 tackles in 2018, but their biggest asset will be their offense. They scored 727 points last year, and they're returning 8 starters.
It's good to have experience on the offensive side, especially to put up points like that and to help us win games and take some of the pressure out of the defense.
I think it's a great advantage to our offense. Same team, same people, just same thing. It's a different year.
We've got exceptional football players. We've got a system in place. We've been running for a long time, so everybody's on the same page.
The Pirates kick off their season on the road against Medina Valley on August 30th. Reporting for Fox 44 Sports, I'm Mandy Knight.
Those Medina Valley Panthers going to be tough. Thanks, Mandy. Staying in District 5, China Spring enters their second year under head coach Brian Bell. After posting a 1-3 district mark last year, it was good enough to get him into the playoffs, but that was a very young team. They have a very large group of returners now, including quarterback Braden Faulkner. Coach Bell learning a lot from his first year, and he's looking forward to the start of this season.
I mean, I learned so much coming from that, and like I said, going into year 2, I think just the staff makes my life so much easier each and every day, and how hard they work and the hours they put in. Granted, I think that's kind of every job in life. I think year 1, you go in here and you're kind of learning the ways, learning who to talk to, learning kind of how to be in that position, and then year 2, you can kind of take ownership of it.
His first year, it was good, but this year I can tell that he's learned a lot from last year. He's really bringing the excitement. He's encouraging the players every single day to be the best they can. We learned from a lot of mistakes last year. We're really ready for this year.
Cougars open their season next week at home against Lorena. China Spring is looking to get back in position to fight for a state championship, but another team in our area that could have something to say about who takes home that hardware in December, Lampasas Badgers. Coach Troy Rogers and the Badgers have one of the most explosive offenses in our area, bringing back one of the greatest quarterbacks names I've ever heard in Ace Whitehead. He's surrounded by a lot of returners, so expectations are going to be high for the 9th-ranked team in the state, but they feel like this is a squad that can beat you in a number of ways.
We've got a lot of those guys back, the skilled guys back in key positions. So I would like to think naturally they're going to take the next step. You know, they're going to progress. The offense is going to progress, and so yeah, we're hoping for good things.
You know, I think we're just a real complete team. You know, we preach all 3 sides of the ball: offense, defense, and special teams. So I think we're just going to be well-rounded, ready to attack.
We just continue to work hard. We try not to listen to the outside noise. We just want to focus on our first game, what's up first for us, and that's really the mentality we go in for.
Lampasas is going to open the season Friday, August 30th when they travel to Joshua. So we go from a powerful team in 4A Division I to a powerful team in 4A Division II. The Connolly Cadets will begin the season ranked number 6 in the state. The Cadets have Division I talent all over the field, which is a big reason why they're starting the season ranked so high. This team knows they have the talent and the expectations that come along with that, but they just want to try and keep the noise out and settle in for a season that ends down the road at AT&T Stadium.
We're all coming together, getting all the younger guys ready and ready to go play.
It makes everything more fun because you just can't go to one guy. You can't, like you're saying, like down on one guy. Like, you just can't stop the box or stack the box up in it, you know what I'm saying, without us throwing the ball to like Corey or DT or Jawan. So that makes everything fun.
Well, we've taken it on the chin enough to, be where we're at now. And, these kids, this senior classes, they've been a playoff team. They haven't been a playoff team. They've weathered that storm. They know what it looks like, both good and bad, and they deserve all the recognition they're getting. Now it's our opportunity now to go take advantage of that.
The Cadets open the season on the 30th against Palestine. So Connolly is loaded. They're ranked 6th in the state. The Lorena Leopards have retooled with a lot of experience. They're number 8 in the state. Then you have Robinson, who was picked last in 2018, but they return a playoff squad. So it's not going to be easy for anyone in District 8 4A Division II.
District 8 4A Division II has everything you could possibly want. State-ranked teams,
I have no doubt we'll get what we need to get.
Division I talent.
I was joking with some dads that were out here the other day and, told them, hey, you are the reason, we have all this.
And teams looking to prove they belong among the state's best.
Predictions are predictions. We still got to play the games. Hopefully we can prove them wrong.
This district usually comes down to the final week and expect nothing less in 2019.
Well, a lot of youth coming back that got a lot of playing experience in our district, and that's a battle week in and week out. A lot of great players, a lot of great coaches in our district, so we have to be at our best every day.
But for those who can survive the playoff cut, they're in good shape for a run into late December.
It's going to be fun and challenging to see how we're going to take on the task and play hard.
It's 7 teams for 4 spots, so hold on tight because it's about to be a wild ride.
It's fun. We have some really great teams in our district. It's one of the toughest in the state, I think, and it's a challenge. You got to embrace it, and it really makes it fun every night.
Everybody's talking about a lot of other teams in the district, not necessarily about us, which is well deserved. We are Robinson. That's who we are. We're going to be the best Robinson team we can be and see what happens.
So here's a look at how things are supposed to stack up according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football. No surprise, Connally and Lorena up there at the top. They begin their season in the top 10 in the state of Texas. And you have Fairfield. They have a strong squad this year as well, followed by Jordan Rogers and company trying to get things back to the playoffs, while the Salado Eagles, Madisonville, and Mejia on the outside looking in. But as Coach Sandoval said in that last piece, these are just predictions. Can't wait to see how all of this plays out this year. Coming up after the break, the Cameron Yeomen had a tough go of things in the playoffs last year. They'll tell us how that's driving them in 2019. And then we'll check in on the defending state champion Mark Panthers, find out what's next for the champs later in the Fox 44 Friday Night Football Fever.